Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 22, I believe, of Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, hashtag OTBWPP. And before I even get into this, let me apologize again if you can hear air conditioners or fans, but this heat wave just doesn't seem to want to go away. So if I want to record, I'm going to have to record. I've turned the fan off closest to me, so I think I'm going to try and do this fairly quickly. We are having, it's the humidity that kills us. I mean, okay, we're having 30-degree weather, 31, which is very hot. I don't like hot, but then with the humidity, we have feels of over 40, and it's so heavy you can hardly breathe. I don't know how people live in the tropical forests or rainforests. I honestly don't. Anyway, there we go. Lovely tangent before we even start. So, you can see the pin that I have up there, and that's from my quotes board. And I thought it was just perfect to use for a flip through of my week in the life, because I finished it, my friends. So first of all, that makes me smile for sure. Then, of course, as you know, I wanted to make this fairly light, not some deep stories. There are a couple of more serious stories I get, but then most of it is just sort of everyday tidbits, and I really enjoyed doing it. So many of the little items in here made me smile. Making this sort of mini series that's going to go into my album made me smile. And then, as you know, I'm in a little bit of a work marathon right now. So Monday evening I just came home and I sat down and I finished it. So not on camera. I did do a few of these with you, of course, and I'll put a couple of links down below. But if you go into the Build-A-Page from June, the Build-A-Page playlist, you will find some of the pages that I built with you. But let's just have a little bit of a flip through. So the front, this is going to be sort of the introduction. So Week in the Life, June 20 to 26. And I have this little card here with a couple of noteworthy. It says important. I'm not sure, you know, everything is important, but definitely noteworthy. So the changing weather, hiring Julie for the eye clinic, that was such an amazing move. Build-A-Page and my first Dottie About Flair DT assignment. Seeing what a difference a year makes for Mom. That is sort of one of maybe the deeper stories. Saint Jean, which is the patron saint of Quebec, and it is celebrated on the 24th of June. And the heat wave, a fun little flare. And this one, just summer, I put on the outside of the page protector. Then here we go into the Monday. So this page here is sort of a little bit the entire week, just to see. Monday it was 15. Thursday of that week it was 16, and it was torrential. It was pouring. And then Sunday it was 29. So here 15 felt like 15. Dry day. This was a beautiful, perfect day. 16 feels like 16. Obviously, it was pouring, so there you go. But then here, 29 feels like 37, and I have a bit of a layout about that. So my journaling here about how the weather keeps getting crazier, the extremes, and the changes within a week. You know, 14 degrees in 6 days kind of thing. So that we have. Then on Tuesday, this is really just a fun page, because I got to work in the morning, and there were families, not just one, but families of ducks in the back parking. It was crazy. In our back door, it's not really a parking lot, it's sort of more of an alleyway, but there, you know, at some areas it's wider so we can get there, but it's all of the, you know, the restaurants and the other stores in our little strip mall that have all their back doors, and there's sort of a bit of a wooded area behind it. So they were everywhere. So I just record that. I took some photos, and it was hard to even actually get into the bakery because they sort of just wanted to come and explore, and the babies were just adorable. But I tell you, there must have been 75 ducks. And then Christy reminded me that they were ducks, so that was a fun inside joke. If you remember, a couple of years ago, I made a layout about a lovely swan family at my mom's residence, and they were ducks. So Christy sent me a text, which you're going to see later on. So that's just a fun one. Then I'm a bit lazy and let my dishes soak before washing, so just a fun little thing there. I've gotten into that habit. My dishwasher is very, very, very old, and in fact, it's not working at the moment because I would need to replace a part that can no longer be found, and I just haven't taken the time to get another one. I'm not actually sure I will. I actually quite enjoy washing dishes. I find it a little bit zen. So, but what I do is I rinse everything carefully, and then I just sort of soak them for half an hour, 45 minutes, and then they're a breeze to wash. Just sitting, relaxing in the evening. So today's highlights, there was not much going on. My little Pookie. This is just a sort of filler page that I put there because the next page is a double. I don't know whether I'll put anything else, just, you know, a clock, the initials of the days of the week, hello. It may just stay as a place to rest my eye, or I might do a little bit of journaling about the experience of doing the album, but at the moment it's just staying there as a bit of a resting place. Then we have the first, and this I did a video, I think, for this one, and talked a lot about that. So the day at the eye clinic, and a little bit of a story about that, and how Mom had actually stopped going for quite a few months before we moved her into this newer residence, how eye clinic days are stressful because she's often not in a good mood because she's anxious and afraid, but then she gets, you know, rather cranky and annoyed at everyone and everything. It's a little bit stressful for me because we need special transport and getting her. Anyway, long story short, finally, after all these years of the eye clinic, I actually got some help on that day and hired Julie, the lovely, lovely Julie, to help me, and how amazing that was. So all of my journaling here is done. Like I was doing in my Me, Myself, and I album, sort of the scrapbook decorated page and a journaling page with just a little decoration to frame it in and repeat from the left page. Another double pager. This one I did with you on camera, I believe, as well. Same philosophy, big journaling page, so the Me, Myself, and I philosophy. Just a little bit here walking up the street home. And this is the sort of deeper story, I guess, of the week. This flare is inside the page protector. Lots of rainbows and lovely Nicole Jones 911 butterflies here, because I'm really talking about the adage, what a difference a year makes, could not be more appropriate. So, you know, the latter months at the other residence when one wasn't functioning, the move, how stressful that was, however, but how now things are very, very different, and in a way, my mama is a new person, or back to the old person perhaps. But so that is sort of the deeper story of this week that's been recorded. And I've taken this photo a couple of times. I think I also did a layout about this on the 1st of January, coming back from hers as well. Saint Jean Baptiste, the day here on the 24th of June, and I did this with you on camera as well. In fact, this one I did I do this? I think I did this maybe, was this a stretch the sketch? No, this was not a stretch. Anyway, I did do this on camera with you. And recently as well, because this is one of the later pages that I did about Saint Jean-Baptiste. And as you know, I just put a tag in here talking about, generally pre-COVID, our little downtown area. I'm in a college town, so the sort of downtown little core is very, very small, maybe at 1 square kilometer. There's the college, the square, the actual town square, City Hall, the church, as in many little Quebec villages or small towns, and a street that has, you know, a couple of restaurants and bars and little boutiques. And normally for Saint Jean, that would all be blocked off, decorated, all sorts of activities and musicians and street performers and booths and all sorts of stuff. Then, of course, in 20 and 22, it was canceled. So everyone was really, really looking forward to it coming back. And I don't spend the day there or partake or go to the night concert, which is, you know, generally very, very full of people and noisy and much more for the young. And then the fireworks that I can see very, very easily because I actually sort of live in that little downtown core. So everyone was looking forward to that again this year. And coming back from Mom's, it was a Friday. I thought, oh, I'm going to walk through the town, take the photos, see what's going on, stop maybe at a couple of the booths. And there was nothing. It was situation absolutely normal. So I went on the town sort of Facebook group, our group that we have, and the Facebook page, to find out that what they decided to do this year was have family activities in 3 different parks, which was fun for the kids, but on the whole, I do not think it was really appreciated, and I think most people want it to go back, because there used to be all sorts of fun stuff for the kids as well in the town square, face painting and you know, those big blow-up things and all sorts of things. So on the whole, I think everybody found this year that it was quite a shame that our downtown was not done. So there's me looking, just sort of chilling out with my Chopin, the logo of the holiday, a little bit of the fireworks, not a very good picture from my window at night, and sort of, but that was the day. Then we have on this side, this is a fun, I figured out that 4x4 and 2x8 pocket. Thank you, Helen, and a couple of other people that told me it was side filling. Anyway, so this is just to record. Basically, it was a really fun week. We were still doing the best of 30 days of sketches. It was still Build-A-Page, so a couple of my layouts. And then my first and the first of this term's team over in Dottie about Flair, and we had a bit of a hop scrapbooking the team photo, so recorded that with some fun little crafty stickers here, because mainly I've been using A Day in the Life from Echo Park, of course, some TV series, a streaming series that I discovered that week, Murder in Provence over on BritBox, and Life in a Cottage Garden. So I had a lot of fun sort of watching those during the week. And then on the 26th, this one is kind of fun. So had to retreat to my bedroom and watched the replay of the 2021 Wimbledon final, the ladies final, because this was day 4 or 5 of the heat wave, and with 1 air conditioner, and even though I have 3 fans in my apartment, which is large, which I love, but it is full sun, top floor, flat tar roof, it quickly becomes an oven. And this day actually convinced me to go get another air conditioner, and I'll be recording that story because I do have it. So now I have 2 air conditioners, 3 fans. Still not, I don't think I will ever have in the summer during a heat wave, after 2 or 3 days of a heat wave, I will never have a cool apartment, but perhaps bearable, and in the 2 rooms that have those portable air conditioners, I will be comfortable. So I'll be able to circulate a little bit more in the apartment. But so this is just me watching that, documented day 3 of the crazy heat wave. And then this is sort of just a fun page to fit. I hope there wasn't too much glare, she says when she gets to the very last page. Oh golly. Anyway, sorry. Hopefully there was not. This is just a fun collage, and some of these you have seen in the album. Others I am going to do some pages on, but this is just sort of a photo review of fun moments. It finishes it off. This is what you just saw. And Chopin, of course, was next to me. He usually uses my legs as a pillow when I have my legs stretched out. This is on the bed. So, you know, at night, if I'm just reading a little bit before bed, he usually uses my head as a pillow, but it was too hot even for that. And I did do a page about this. 2 really, really fun photos that my lovely friend Helen and my lovely friend Crystal sent me on the Sunday morning as they were watching my videos. Helen here curled up with Buddy, and Crystal curled up with a cup of tea. And I am going to record those maybe in this sort of everyday album, or maybe as a 12 by 12. Whether 30 feels like 38. This is the fun little text from Christy when I sent it to her. Well, that's day 2 done, because I sent her a photo of those ducks. And she went, and Moira, that's a goose, not a black swan. Because they were geese. They were geese. And I've been saying ducks. Oh, I'll never get this right. Swans, geese, ducks. Oh, Crystal, there I'm being silly. I give up. They were geese. They were geese, people. Geese. Geese. Did I put ducks on my... Oh, my God. Please tell me. Yeah, I put ducks. Oh, I give up. I give up on myself on these ducks and geese and swan people. Anyway, there you go. So we are finishing this off with silliness to hopefully make you smile. It's making me laugh. There you go, my friends. I am so, so thrilled that I got this done. This is pretty much going to be my June. So we had here, so we have the January, which you've seen, February with some of the reading, watching, eating, because you know it was my reading, watching, eating album, the Miami Open. So we're into March, we're into April here. This was the beginning of May, and then a little bit of the cooking. I may have another couple of pages to do in May, and now this is going to go right in here, and that is going to be June done. And I am enjoying, so I think this is not going to be an everyday. It's not going to be like a project lifestyle or documenting every day. I'm going to keep the same kind of philosophy, but just a fun throughout the year 6x8 album of fun little tidbits. And I do think I'm going to do this again, my friends. So tell me, did you do a week in the life? Did you enjoy it? Did this make you want to do it if you didn't? Do you have any questions about it? I did not use any of the Ali Edwards kits. I didn't buy anything. I used my stash. I had the gorgeous Echo Park Day in the life, so I used that, and I am thrilled. So thank you for being with me, my friends, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye, friends.